Stay inside. If you encounter anybody with a bite,
You know, like, how was I supposed to know?
Everybody say Chowder. One love.
Wrong. Sorry, my love.
Everybody say Chowder.
Maybe next.
We have a public comment from Sean
Hey
Kilcoyne.
guys, I'm Sean Kilcoyne, and then you may know me from Chowder Heart and Friends. I just wanted to get a little more serious and a little more authentic and let you guys know a little bit more about myself. Over the past 15 years, I've had the opportunity to work on thousands of bodies. Young and old and fat and little and all different sizes and all different varieties. And what I've learned is that although most of us have similarities, we all have unique issues that we carry with us. Although one can make certain generalizations based upon gender and genetics, we all store our emotions and personal traumas and stresses in different places of our body. Some practitioners in the healing industry say that we can make assumptions based upon our zodiac signs, by the way the stars and the planets affect us mentally, emotionally, and physically. I, for example, am an Aries with the Gemini moon, and astrology says that I should be hot-tempered, emotional, and prone to head injuries. And if anybody knows me from my past, then they might think that very well defines me. But still, I like to think that I've dealt with my lesser demons, allowing me to become more patient, compassionate, and emotionally intelligent. Perhaps I've always had the qualities, but I hadn't quite dealt with my own traumas yet and triggers to be effective enough. Alas, I do believe that we all have the capacity for change, and if given the right information and opportunities, we can actually make those changes. Humans are complex and our bodies are ever changing, and in this day and age, it's easy for some of those changes to be negative. Yet, we also live in a time when we have an amazing opportunity to keep our bodies healthy. And if it's true that the kingdom of God is within us and our bodies are temples of the divine, then it's only right that we clean house every now and then and reassess what's working and what's not working in our bodies. Because once we settle into sedentary behavior, that opens the doors to sickness, disease, and injuries. Nothing in this world is permanent, so why should we be stuck in the same place all the time? Stuck in our feelings and stuck in depression. Now it's time to get moving. We need to be moving. And if we're not moving, then we may lose the opportunity to do so in the future. When it comes to our bodies, the saying, move it or lose it, really does apply. As one who's fought to keep weight off all my life, I think I've had plenty of opportunity to know that when I'm sedentary, my body feels much worse than when I'm active. Although pain is hard to go through, it's actually one of our greatest teachers. If we have pain in our body that's not from some specific injury, it may be the result of unresolved emotions or traumas which we haven't dealt with properly. One of the ways of treating emotional blockages in the body is through a modality called Reiki. Reiki works on many different levels in the body, and ultimately the goal of Reiki is to relax the body so that the body can reset its systems. Reiki is more than just some hippy-dippy esoteric practice. It's a life practice. It helps you put things into perspective. Basically, it's mind over matter, mind over the emotions. There are precepts of Reiki, and it says, just for today, do not worry. Just for today, do not be angry. Just for today, be grateful. Just for today, work honestly. Just for today, be kind to every living thing. If you guys would, go ahead and place your hands right here in front of your heart, okay? And we're just gonna hold that here for a few seconds as we move our hips in circles. Nice slow rotations. As we move from right to left, feel those muscles engaging around your hips, nice and slow, okay? As we're doing this, we want to remember to take big, deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, all right? So, a lot of people have different you know, handicaps, and I'm not even sure that's the right word to use anymore, but you know, everybody has different challenges, okay? So if for any reason you're at home and this doesn't feel good to you, then don't do it, you know? But to me, it feels pretty darn good. I'm just opening up those hips, okay? I'm just gonna push them out a little bit more, round and around. And the idea is to be a gyroscope, okay? We're just gonna bring those hips around and around and around and around, okay? And then we're gonna stop here in the middle, and we're gonna bring them back the other way. Big deep breaths, big deep breaths, big deep breaths. Keeping those hands right in the middle, okay? So in Reiki, this hand position is called Gasho. And you may have seen it when people are bowing to each other, right? It's a form of respect. And this is one of the easiest ways to feel Reiki in your body, okay? So as we're keeping our hands here, we're charging up those magnetic poles of our body. And once again, we're gonna stop right here in the middle, okay? So what I'd like you to do, guys, is just take those hands and just pull them apart, just a little teeny bit, where there's maybe half an inch there, okay? Now, do you feel that electricity there, okay? That is the electricity we're talking about with Reiki, okay? It's flowing throughout your whole body, right? And this is one of the first ways to feel it. And if we want, we can bring that energy out a little bit further, right? And we feel that, oh, maybe it gets a little less. And we bring it in and we can feel a little more, right? So it's like, play with that for a second. Just bring that in, bring that out, and you can feel that magnetism, right? So what that is, that's the electricity of your own body right there, okay? So we're gonna wanna imagine that we're bringing that energy into a little ball, right? We're going to curve it into a little ball here in our hands, still feeling it, right? And if you want to, if it's dark enough in the room you're in, you can actually see that energy. You can see that electricity flow, and you can see that blue ball of energy that you're creating, okay? So now we're going to take that ball, and we're just going to hold the ball, okay? I'm just going to, once again, we're just going to roll that ball right around here. Roll it all around here, okay? Once again, you may lose track of that ball, but that's okay. I'm going to bring it back. I'm going to bring it back here. Awesome. And then we're going to come back to the start. And I'm just going to place it right here, back to our heart. Right? Feel that energy. Feel how your body is producing that, okay? And then once again, I'm going to take that energy and we're going to place it right here into our heart. Close your eyes and a big deep breath. Awesome. Good. Okay. So what I'd like to do is going with that gyroscopic motion, okay, is we're going to keep on doing those type of movements. So bring your arms up and out, roll them around. Once again, if your body doesn't want to do this, then don't do it. Okay, keep on going. Nice and round. And if you can feel those shoulder blades come together, that's the motion you want to feel, right? So tighten those shoulder blades together as you come back, stretch out and bring it around. Okay, once again, gyroscope. Nice and round, nice round circles. Awesome, awesome. Good. So we're going to keep that up, right? We're going to keep that up. Now we're going to add the hips back in, all right? Can we do this? Can you rotate your hips and your arms at the same time? All right, can we do this? How's it looking? Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. I think it's looking pretty good. I don't know how it's looking, but it feels pretty darn good. All right, good. And then we're going to stop right here in the middle, and we're going to go back the other way. Can we continue to do it? It's like rubbing your head and patting your shoulders. What is that saying? Sticking your tongue out and patting your head or something. Anyways, it's hard. It's hard. We don't do these things together on a regular basis. Hey, awesome, awesome. Good. Big deep breath. Bring it back down. Awesome. Whew. All right. So we're going to bring your arms up. And we're going to bring them down. Awesome. This time when we're up, we're going to fall all the way down, collapse at the hips, all the way down to the ground. Feel that stretch. You're going to take those arms and push them down to the feet. Awesome. If you can, touch your feet, touch the ground. Big deep breath. Raise up. Raise those arms up all the way. Good. Now we're just going to shake the hips. Good. And bring those hips all the way down. Holding this temple. Bring it all the way down. Just shake them. Bend your knees if you can. Good. Awesome. Push up. Good. Shake it out. Shake your legs out. Now, if you haven't started sweating by now, then I don't know what's wrong with you. You're probably not fat like me. But anyways, how you guys feeling? Feeling good, David? Yeah, yeah. Oh, I like that neck motion. Look at that. Let's try that. Let's try the nice roll in the neck. Okay, awesome. Now, can we do that roll as we're doing our hips? Awesome. Keep it up. Good. And we're going to try it the other way. And if you can't do it, that's fine. We're just going to do it. Okay, awesome. And now we're going to try the arms. Let's add the arms. And let's roll ahead. And let's roll the hips all together. How does that look? What? Good. Okay, how does it feel if you alternate your arms? How does it feel? You just bring those hips around. That's a little easier to me. I don't know. Okay, good. Then we're going to switch it. Ooh, I heard a pop right there. Oh, I know it's not the most graceful looking exercises, but it sure feels pretty darn good. Awesome, good. And just raise up and relax. Good. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. So, when you're feeling tired, when you're feeling drained, when you're feeling depressed, when you're feeling like you don't want to go on, it helps just to move, right? Move the energy out of your body. So, let's try it all together again. Good. Let's start with this leg. Can we do a round on this leg, guys? Good. Awesome. Awesome. Good. And then back the other way. It's okay to stop. No problem. If you have any difficulties, just stop. Awesome. Good. Other leg. Awesome. Nice. Coming back to the center. Awesome, cool. All right, so let's do them all together here. Here we go. Start with the hips. Bring the arms in. Bring the head in. You know what? And let's just do a little spin here. Let's turn around. Let's turn around. We're flying around. We're a gyroscope. Awesome. Look at that. Doesn't that feel great? Looking good. You guys are looking great. You two at home, just spin around, feeling good. Yeah, you may look stupid, but it feels so good. Awesome, David, you're awesome. I'm gonna spin around this way. Woo! All right, feeling that energy flow, feeling that Reiki all in your body. Love it. Okay, cool. Bring it back to center, and arms up. Bring them down, and we're gonna bring them down in a V here. Right down to the show. Big deep breath. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. So, 26 years ago, I moved down to Hollywood, California to make it big in the showbiz industry. I was a young musician and really hot at the time. I think I was pretty hot. You know, I was in my prime. I was doing my best to you know, show my art to the world. So of course I went to Hollywood, California, and the first place I landed in Hollywood, California was the Hollywood Hostel. Not a place you want to stay for very long, I don't think, unless you want to catch something strange. But I did get a chance to see Hollywood. It was awesome. I went on some auditions. I bought some mushrooms from a homeless man on Hollywood Boulevard that turns out just to be regular old household mushrooms. you know what? Later that day, actually, I was cruising around the alleys, and that same homeless man who gave me the mushrooms, he said, "Hey, there's a dumpster full of pot over there." So I was like, as any 20-year-old in Hollywood would do, I'm like, "Hey, I'll check it out. Might as well. Nothing else to do." So found a dumpster full of pot in Hollywood. That was interesting. But I did go on an audition. This was
I wasn't stoned that day, didn't even have
I was down in Hollywood for 2.5 weeks. I had a job. I worked in West Hollywood, which was interesting, being a young single male at 21. It was quite the time. Met a lot of friendly men. You know, it was something. But I got a call. This is just after I did an audition for, I think it was called You Don't Know Jack. And that was the show that ended up being hosted by Paul Rubens. A lot of people may know him as Peter Herman. But this is after he had kind of quit the Paul Rubens thing and he was going into this dark, like, vampire phase. So that's who I lost the part to. I think if Paul Rubens wasn't around, I probably would have got the part. But you know, that's all in the past because you know, while I was down there, I got a call, and I it was the most interesting call I'd ever had. It was from my daughter's mother saying that she was going to be pregnant. So I was like, oh my God, okay, so life is going to change. So I had a choice to make. Yeah. So I had the choice of staying down and trying to fill in for, you know, parts that Paul Rubin couldn't get, or coming home to Sacramento and getting a starring role in my daughter's life. So I think I made the right choice. Because now, 25 years later, I'm sitting here making movies with my daughter. So anyways, I want to introduce you guys to the most awesome person in my life, ALICE COVELLO. Come on down. Aw. Sorry, I didn't mean to get all emotional.
Oh, that's all right. That's okay. I think that's sweet. Oh, thanks, Dad.
All right. That's enough. That's enough. Oh my God.
I'm happy to be here with you.
So we wanted to talk about our movie, that we made together. So you had a dream, right? Okay, no, first of all, maybe you should tell it because, you know, you're obviously a little less emotional right now.
All right. So my dad came over to my house and we randomly this movie got turned on the TV. It wasn't even one that we had turned on ourselves. And
I think maybe I probably I thought maybe I wanted to show it to you or something. It wasn't that random, you know. I actually wanted to show it.
I found that it was a little bit random at the time.
Like, why are you showing me this movie?
Yeah. Which was They Live.
Yeah, John Carpenter's They Live,
Carpenter,
1988. Yep.
And it really spoke to me in the moment, right? It was It was very interesting movie all around. And the next day, I'm a nanny, and this is around Halloween time, and my nanny kid was like obsessed with like zombies and scary things, right? And so I had a dream later that night about They Live with like crazy killer zombie clowns. And I called Dad the next morning. I was like, dude, we got to make a movie out of this, you know?
And obviously, I pulled my connections and my big time connections over there. And, it's a big Access Studios and with Shudder Films.
Yeah.
So Shudder Films helped out in this one and on casting it.
We got a lot of nice actors in there and from Sacramento. And
this was your director debut.
Yeah, my first time writing and directing a movie. So, I mean, obviously you helped quite a bit with a lot of the writing and but the directing was pretty much on me, obviously, because you were the star.
Yeah. I just thought it was awesome to create something with you. Like I said, it's like I think I made the right choice.
I hope so. I hope so.
no. I mean, we've had more memories than just this movie,
Yes,
obviously.
yeah.
But it all led up to this point where I'm like, okay, this is why I made that choice 25 years ago. You'll be 25 soon, or 24, you know. So actually, probably 26 years ago.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. Because I was there for the whole thing, all the way there. We used to, you know, listen to music with you while you were in the womb, you know, bumping Bob Marley and stuff. And Shaggy.
Nice.
Yeah. Do you like that song from Shaggy?
Which one?
I don't know.
Wasn't me?
Yeah, it wasn't. That was the number one song, I think, when you were in the womb.
Yes, yeah, that's a good one.
It wasn't me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was working for KSFM then. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Do you know what my name was back in KSFM days?
No, I don't.
Yeah, well, because you weren't born yet.
Okay.
Wait, no, you were born. You were born.
Oh, okay.
You were born. It was Cross-Dressing Bob.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I've seen some pictures of cross-dressing Bob.
Yep, and
Yep.
Cross-Dressing Bob got fired because he didn't want to do the cross-dressing. So he went to work one day as El Conquistador.
Okay.
And changed in the elevator, and there was a lady in the elevator. And
Yeah, this is
that
why we
whole
got to
thing.
keep DEI, you know, guys, for
exactly.
things like that. you
Yeah,
know.
exactly. For people like me,
Who don't.
Not only do I like to wear dresses, but
Yeah.
sometimes I don't like to wear dresses. Sometimes I like
And they
to
shouldn't
wear
fire you over
Nacho
that.
Libre outfits. Exactly, and they definitely shouldn't fire me over
Yeah.
it because I'd scare some lady in an elevator while changing.
yeah. Well, you know.
Well, it led to my other job. Do you know what my next job in radio was?
No.
And this is where I brought you more, because I brought you along to some of the shoots and stuff. I may have pictures of those times, but it was Roadkill.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
and
have
that
seen
was-
some pictures of this as well.
That was for 106.5.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I've had a lot of names, like Cross-Dressing Bob, and,
Yep.
and then Roadkill, and then, of course, I've played music under a lot of
Yep.
different names. Do you remember?
The first name that I remember was either Baba Vishnu,
Yeah. I still go by Bob Vishnu
or-
on Instagram.
Moldy Locks.
You got dreadlocks. I didn't think you'd remember that one. That's when I had my dreadlocks. I actually
Yeah.
had one big moldy dreadlock.
We buried it in the garden. I remember this.
Really?
Yeah, and I think I actually, I don't know if I should say this.
What?
I think I dug it up in the garden.
Why'd you dig it up? After we moved? I'm going to
I,
take this.
I don't know. I think I was just a kid, thought it was interesting.
You dug up
And
my dreadlock
I
that
dug
we
up
buried?
your dreadlock that you buried.
I'm not sure why we buried it in the first place.
Just because it was
I think that
sentimental, I think, to you a
Yeah.
little bit.
I think that was my ex-wife's idea. Jill.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember it being next to the tomatoes and the carrot. No, I don't know.
The dreadlock hole, the hole with the dreadlock hole.
Yeah.
Actually, I mean, it's not that weird. I think I probably might still have my old dreadlocks
Yeah, in a bag somewhere or something.
in a
maybe.
bag, and
Yeah.
because you don't want people to get a hold of your hair.
Yeah.
You know, randomly doing like weird
Voodoo
like
or
you're like
something.
black magic or whatever
Yeah.
magic, or just tying them to their own dreadlocks. That's
Yeah.
kind of weird, right? What if someone tied my dreadlocks into their dreadlocks and then extended them?
That'd be kind of cool, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. That's hey, I got some dreadlocks if you want them. They're for sale. Somebody use. So yeah, well, getting back to our movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we filmed it obviously in Sacramento, and we wanted in downtown Sacramento. We wanted to highlight kind of a lot about what Sacramento, was to us a little bit in the film, and kind of putting that in there and giving
Yeah.
a little twist on the original John Carpenter movie. So
Yeah, I think at first you wanted to submit it to the iPhone challenge, right?
That's
so
right.
it was like supposed to be a 5-minute movie
Yeah.
that you made on an iPhone. And once we made the 5 minutes, we were like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
We should probably do more.
Yeah. Well, we had made about 10 minutes of it, and then you're like, we don't want to cut this,
Yeah.
and so we just decided not to submit it to the iPhone challenge,
Right.
And instead we submitted it to a few other festivals.
Well, and the big one that it's going to be in, that's kind of the one we wanted, really. I mean,
Yeah.
I I just really wanted to be in one festival, and that is the Sacktown Movie Bus Festival with Kier Stoves. He's in the movie. Obviously, we got him for the movie. And I think that's it's going to be awesome. I just want to. That's all I kind of wanted to see. I wanted to see it on the big screen at the IMAX.
I agree. Yeah.
And honestly, it's like if it goes anywhere else besides that, if we do anything else with that, it's. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it was fun, and that's all.
That was the main thing about it. You know, we got some feedback from one of the organizers of
a different festival.
And they didn't, you know, to each their own, I suppose.
Yeah, they're like, oh, it has charm in the fact that it was, you know, DIY style.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
and it was just. It was meant to be an iPhone movie, you know, and
so I mean, I think maybe they weren't seeing from the perspective that we were seeing at the time. They didn't see it,
No.
So I mean, it was fun, very, very fun to make, and just putting everything together. We felt super creative, and we got some really cool shots in it. So I'm excited to see it on the IMAX.
Well, and also, it's also I haven't really released it on YouTube yet. I mean, it's there, but I haven't been like pumping it or anything, just because I want some people to see it. But it's if you go to Chowder Heart on YouTube, it is there under They Laugh, They Love.
Nice. Okay.
And you can watch it for now. I may take it down and put it on a Patreon or something.
But a little paid site as well.
I'm not sure how much they're gonna pay, but hopefully you'll at least show up. The Sacktown Movie Buffs Festival is in April. It's the weekend of April 25th through the 27th.
Yeah, we'd love to see you guys there and help support our movie and our first dad-daughter project and my first film. You know.
Yeah.
And
well, it's listed as a student film. I mean, you are a student.
Yes.
And I'm a student as well in a way.
Student of life.
Student of life.
Yep.
But even here at Access Sacramento, like you can take awesome classes, like for under $100.
I know
you can become a producer.
Telling me about it. Yeah. He's been trying to get me on the Access Sacramento class. Not that I don't want to. It's with my other school and everything.
Well, you got to have time, you know. So it's pretty much it's not too much of a commitment to take a class here at Access, but it's like once a week. For 6 weeks.
Yeah,
and they're like. I think they're like less than $20 a class or something. I'm not sure if the price has gone up, but it's been really inexpensive.
Yeah. And then you get to, you know,
use the facility, do what we're doing right here. And there's a radio station and they'll teach you how to do that. They'll teach you how to
do cross-dressing Bob again, bring him back.
Yeah, okay.
Bring him back.
I could possibly think about doing cross-dressing Bob as long as I'm not locked in to a contract that I don't, you know.
Yeah.
So
do what you want with it a little bit more.
But we're gonna keep on making movies, hopefully.
Yep.
We got a new production company, Mystic Heart Media, and that's going strong. We just released the first episode of Chowder Heart and Family. It'll be up today or tomorrow or this week, so that'll be on Access Cable Access Cable Channel 17. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. I usually just, when I'm trying to find it or something for any reason, I go to Access Sacramento and go to their on demand and then just type in like Chowder and pretty much everything comes up right there.
Can we take a pause? You have something in your teeth.
We don't have to pause. But, I mean, just don't get my teeth right
There's
now.
something in his teeth.
Is it good?
I don't know if it's coming off. It's like right here.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay, now it's on your lip. All right, it's gone now.
Okay, cool. Okay, so we're going to make another movie, hopefully, right?
Yes.
The cool thing about Access Sacramento is they have, every year, they have a place called Sacramento.
Yes.
And so,
yeah, I've been wanting to do this.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. So I'm kind of jealous, and I haven't. It's been a long, maybe 2 years that I've been working here at Access Sacramento, if that. So I'm still learning a lot, and you can't do too much at once, you know, if you want quality. So I'm learning, but we can try to write a script at least. So
Yeah.
the script is due March 10th. And it's a 10-minute movie that has to be set here in Sacramento. Okay.
You
So
can't use. You don't think we should use our other movie, right? We're gonna make a new one.
yeah, we got to make
Yeah.
a new movie that
Yeah.
that is
It's more about Sacramento,
Yeah.
right? Just showcasing it a bit more than we did in the They Laugh, They Love. Yes.
Yeah, I think it's good to write another movie.
Yeah.
Like, so with They Laugh, They Love, I love doing it.
Yeah.
And I would definitely love like the feedback from people that once
Yeah.
they see it, because I think they'll enjoy it if they understand what it's about.
Yeah.
Like what it is. But I don't know if we should embellish it anymore. Like. It could definitely be embellished. They Laugh, They Love. We could like turn it into a 15-minute movie, or we can turn it into a 20-minute movie. But there's I don't really feel the need to turn it into like, I don't want to redo John Carpenter's
I
They
agree.
Live.
I
I
agree
just
with you.
wanted to jokingly pay homage to it and like a little, and make something fun with you.
Yeah.
But I think we could definitely use our creative energy and just move on,
Definitely,
and maybe
yeah.
go back to that one day if people really want it. But I'm not gonna, just force that upon myself or anybody else.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fun. I love the movie.
Yeah.
And
No, it was great. It was great.
And Badger was amazing.
Yes.
And she made some amazing music.
original music. It was great. It really just pulled the whole thing together.
Yeah. And so we had a cameo by Kier,
We had our makeup artist,
Dawn Redling Schaefer,
who was on your show a few weeks ago.
Yep, Dawn Redling Schaefer is awesome. Visual makeup artist around Sacramento. A director of photography, we had Brian Gion,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Love that guy.
Yeah.
Absolutely love him. He's a really hard worker. I love the way that he just like, he knows what I'm talking about. If you're a director and you want a director of photography, definitely talk to Brian.
Yeah.
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 All right, so we're going to write a script.
We're gonna try to write a script.
We're going to try to write a script on random things that we put in my old dirty hat here, the old Chowder hat.
Yeah, we've got
And-
some nouns and verbs and little splish splashes of different things in
Places.
there.
Okay, so when
we're
should
gonna
we
try.
stop? So first of all, okay, I'll let you pick it.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna choose the first one.
Okay.
All right. Just one or two?
That's two, but okay.
Okay. So I've got a verb. I've got read.
Okay, so a little bit of reading in this
Yeah,
movie.
some
Okay.
reading something. Okay.
All right, okay. I'm
ahead
going to
and-
pick one.
Close your eyes. Can't look.
Okay, all right. And then airport.
Oh, reading
Airport.
at the airport, maybe?
Okay,
Reading
airport.
about the airport?
Well, so I don't know if I actually used to work at the airport.
So did I, actually.
Really?
Yeah, we both work
Okay.
at the Sacramento International
so
Airport.
so both of us have a little inside scoop on what it's like to be at the airport.
Yeah.
No, where it's the,
I think it's my turn now, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Sorry, I just like the way that feels.
Oh, I think this is a good one. This is a good one. Oh, okay. Sacramento Underground Tunnel Map.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Okay, at the airport.
At the airport. So do you-
Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
And let's see what else we can
Here.
do. Come on, Chowder Hat. Come on. Give me something good. Okay, this is what we got. Freedom.
Freedom.
What was this? Like a motivation?
A motivation, yeah.
Okay.
As a motive for something.
Okay. So we got reading, airport, underground tunnels. Let's keep going. We need a main character.
Yeah, we need to find a noun in here.
Yeah.
So let's hope the next one's a noun. Give me a noun. I don't think this is a noun. No, it's not. Love and belonging. Another motive.
Love and
here.
belonging. Okay. I think,
Freedom, love and belonging.
okay. So freedom and love and belonging. I think they go pretty well together.
Yeah.
Let's see what out here. Okay. Give me a noun. Come on, big noun. Big noun. All right. Here we go.
We got a
Got a noun. It's grandpa.
grandpa. Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right. That's not bad. I can play Grandpa. You know?
Yeah.
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 All right. So we got Grandpa. Maybe he's reading. Maybe someone else is reading at the airport. Sacramento underground tunnels. Should we add a little more details to this? I mean, we got a whole hatful.
Yeah. Let's do one or two more. Here, I see one. You can do another one. Go ahead.
Okay. So, all right.
What is it?
This is a King's 916 shirt. So we're gonna have to add
Yeah.
a King's or a 916 shirt,
Yeah.
or just
something. Yeah, I would say Kings is good.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty good too.
Yeah.
Although I don't really watch basketball.
I've never been to a Kings game.
Really?
Unfortunately.
I've never taken you to King's game? Like, never.
Nope.
Are you sure I've never taken you to King's game?
Nope.
Yeah, well, that makes sense because I don't go to King's games myself.
You were appalled for a second. Yeah, well, that makes sense.
Well, I've only taken your brother once, I think, but he's probably gone more than me.
Yeah, and I've never been into basketball or really. I mean, I'm excited about that, but the Kings, I mean, that'll be cool. So I've always wanted to go. I've heard the hot dogs are really good.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So we got that, and then should we add more?
Yeah, let's add more.
Let's go for it.
Ooh, okay, we got a prop here. Farmer's Market basket.
Okay.
So we got a little prop in there somewhere.
Okay. Was there any more categories that were missing? So we ripped them all up. So I don't remember what.
We
So
had.
we got a noun. We got a verb.
No, I think that was all the
place,
categories.
We got.
This was like a wild
secret,
card, I think.
The wild card.
Yeah.
A motivation, a prop, and we got 2 props.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's good.
Well,
Maybe
there it
another
is.
noun?
Yeah.
Try to get another one, or I mean,
Yeah,
the likelihood of us
we can try
getting
to
another
get
one
now.
is.
Okay. Let's try a small one. I don't know what this means.
Oh, that's a verb. We didn't get a verb in there.
Dig? Well, reading. See, digging an underground tunnel makes more sense.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they're going to let us do that at the airport. I don't want Reading at the airport is probably a little more doable
Yes.
as far as shooting. But we can pretend that we're digging underground tunnel. I mean, this is the magic of like a movie, you know? So let's go with that, too.
We could dig into the storyline of the book that we're reading.
Okay. So we're going to dig. And I dig this, too. Okay. All right, so let's see. Come on, noun.
Noun.
Nope, there's another one. Dance. So.
Okay, maybe we should just pick a noun. Should we just pick one?
Sure.
Okay, let's just pick a noun. Let's see, what do we got here? What do we got? I'll pick one and surprise you. Okay, I like this one. Teacher.
Okay.
Get a teacher
so
somewhere
we got
in there.
grandpa and a teacher.
Teacher.
All right. So this is it, dude. Can we think of a name for this yet? I don't know. I'm gonna take a picture of this.
Yeah, I think we can.
So we gotta. This is a good brainstorming session, guys. So thank you so much for watching this. But this is a fun little game.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's probably a better way to do this game.
Yes.
You know. But it was just a last minute thing. So
Yeah.
we're gonna take all these little clues, and this will be on our up on the Patreon one day.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Digging to freedom at the Sacramento Underground Airport.
That's a good title. All right, well, here we go, guys. That's the next movie coming out. Hopefully, we'll get it in time on March 10th for the a place called Sacramento.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be exciting.
And it's too bad we can't. We can always put music in it, of course.
Yeah.
Right. I'll definitely try to write some music.
Yeah, I'm hoping we can get some more original music in there, and I know Badgers may or may not be in the area, so.
What? I write music too, you know. I mean, Badger's not the only
I know,
one.
but Badger was not.
No,
yeah, that would be cool.
Badger is awesome, and so
Yeah.
if you guys want, you should definitely check her out. Badger Moonfires, who we're talking about, and she's also she did a few movies with us last year. She did
She did the Wedding of the Gods.
And
She's in a few different
she played Kilone.
little turtle goddess. Oh wait, was she a turtle?
Yeah. She was. That's how the tortoise was made.
Yeah. That was good.
You know, it was fun. It was a fun movie.
Yeah.
And she, I really love the process of like creating and producing the music with it. It was
Yeah.
so awesome. Produced right here on this little computer right here. Have you? Speaking of music, have you seen GLITTERFOX yet?
So I haven't. You were telling me about them
Yeah.
the other day because apparently they came to Sacramento.
Yeah.
And you went to their concert. You were talking about it all week.
I did. I've been talking about GLITTERFOX since
Yeah.
I saw them. And I absolutely love their band.
Yeah.
I first saw them at Winter's Tavern, this right here, Winter's Tavern in Pacifica.
Oh, okay.
While I was down there, I used to lead the open mic down there, and they first came to play the open mic.
Oh.
And then they came like a year later, and they had a show there. And so
Nice.
I took a date to that show. Sorry, I just got. I remember that it was not necessarily a good date. I mean, but I saw GLITTERFOX. I mean, if you went to a date to see GLITTERFOX, you'd think that you would like give more than just like, okay, thanks, you know, like you'd be like, thank you for introducing me to this band, and maybe a kiss on the cheek or something, you know, maybe. Yeah, you know,
you can't have expectations. I mean,
you can't have expectations in dating. What do you mean?
I mean, you can't, put expectations on people like that. So, And,
I took him to see GLITTERFOX. Hold on, but you haven't seen GLITTERFOX yet, so we're gonna watch GLITTERFOX real fast.
all right.
And then you can tell me about whether or not if someone took you to see a GLITTERFOX show, if you might just be like, hey, cool time. Or be like, dude, that was awesome. Thanks for introducing me. That's what I would say.
Okay.
So, but yeah, let's play a song.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's watch it.
I wrote this next song about the first time Solange ever saw fireflies. Traveling
Burning like the stars in the night. Promises, promises of higher life. You and my side. Our best singer, y'all. I got so excited to have you sing that I totally skipped a song in the set list, so now we're gonna go back to your regularly scheduled program.
That's the most precious thing I've ever seen.
So yeah, go ahead. So what do you think about it?
I liked it. I loved it, actually. Yeah. Like I said, it was kind of like a country rock kind of vibe almost in that song.
What?
And
Christian vibe?
country rock, and then I also feel like it gives like a Christian rock a little bit. I don't know if it's the electric guitar or you know.
Do you listen to a lot of Christian rock?
I don't. I don't.
Yeah, I don't think you know what you're
No.
talking about.
I
have listened to a lot of Christian rock.
Yeah,
I
and I
like,
think that's why
actually.
you like this.
I
like it too, but I'm saying maybe this is why you love it.
Okay, what it reminds me of, it reminds me of like the best performance of Stevie Nicks or something. Like if I were there to see Stevie Nicks when she was young, like this is what I think of GLITTERFOX, you know, and
Yeah.
I just want to dance and, you know.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I didn't get to dance because I was shooting the video. But it was funny because when I asked them, I'm like, "Hey, I have a video camera. I'd love to shoot you guys." And they're like, well, "Okay, like if that makes you happy, do it." You know, like that's the best answer someone could give me. I went and I've been shooting video for years, right? And I've tried to shoot all the artists that I've met, and I remember once do you remember Jonathan Richman?
I don't.
Yeah, well, I was a big fan of his too, and he, you know, and I went to his concert once, and I had a camera, and I was like, "Hey, you mind if I record you?" And he was just like, "Yeah, no." And I'm just like, "Okay, you're okay, fine." But, anyways, probably because earlier he was like calling his girlfriend or somebody he was in town to see, and he was like, "Hey, you know, yeah, I talk to you later. Okay, bye." And which reminded me of one of his songs where in the song he says, "I called this number 3 times today and I let it anyways." And so I made a comment about that to him about his song, and he was just like, "Oh my god." So that's one thing I learned is don't ever quote your artists back to them. Maybe it's kind of a faux pas. I don't know.
Maybe that guy was just a dick a little bit.
But the funny thing is, because after the concert, and I swear it was because of me, I'm not saying it, but he told everybody, the audience, he was like, "Just so you guys know, I have a little bit of laryngitis, so I don't want to talk to anybody after the show." He was like, "So I'm just gonna nod or whatever." So everybody who came up to him after the show was just like talking, and he'd be like, you know, whereas like GLITTERFOX, they freaking took pictures with me and hugged me and stuff, and you know, and they remembered my name, my real name, not just Chowder, you know, and then
That's awesome.
anyways,
Yeah.
But we don't have a whole lot of time left, but I do want to sing one song.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So this is a song that was featured in the last episode of Chowder Heart and Family, the first episode, really. It's my protest song that I wrote for Trainwreck Revival. I actually wrote this, I think I was 22 27, yeah. Wrote it a long time ago.
Yeah. Pretty fitting for things nowadays, which is ironic.
Yeah. Well, we take 2 steps forward,
Yeah.
1 step back.
Yeah.
Oh, in this case, 2 steps forward, like 100 years back, you know?
Yeah. No,
So.
it's a good one. It's our fight song.
You can write a letter to the president, send it addressed from old Ted Kaczynski. Let him know how you're feeling about the women and men that he sentenced to death. 'Cause while he's down in the devil's den, another one died in a fire in France. Is anybody really listening to the prophecies of holy men? Or if you're tired of waiting around,
So tired of waiting.
if you're tired of waiting around,
So tired of waiting.
if you're tired of waiting around, well, do something about it. You can just sit around and smoke your grass, talking about how all things pass. Meanwhile, temperatures are rising fast, higher and higher than the price of gas. Well, you can do anything you want, but when the fire comes down and the heat is on, every soul's gonna stand alone. And blood on the battlefield is blood on the throne. If you're tired of waiting around,
So tired of waiting.
if you're tired of waiting around,
So tired of waiting.
hey, if you're tired of waiting around, let's do something about it. You can just sit around and dream about a day when everything is a shade of gray. Ain't nobody got a thing to say until it all get took away. Well, don't be afraid, don't be ashamed to say, I want to build a world where our kids can play. Hear what I say, don't be afraid, don't be ashamed to say, I want to build a world where our kids can play. I'm tired of waiting around.
So tired of waiting.
So if you're tired of waiting around,
So tired of waiting.
hey, if you're tired of waiting around, let's do something about it. Let's do something about it.
Woo!
Let's do something about it. Do something about it. All right.
Nice.
High five.
That was good.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining
guys.
us.
Good to see you.
See you next time.